Okay, so I have no idea what I'm playing, but it was on my Steam list, so we're gonna play it. Oh, cool. Yeah. You will make choices unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variant of tragic events. Oh. Okay. But first allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. The human doll? I'm gonna go human doll. You control the human doll. You are a friendly little guy just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Play nice. You try to make friends with the demon doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless! You found your very first bad ending. But don't worry, the story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. Let's try controlling the other doll. You control the demon doll. You are a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? Play nice. You and the human doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. Why? This isn't a bad ending at all. I shouldn't have written out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. I should have written out. God. Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behaviors in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you choose during your last playthrough. Oh, what the fuck? But now you can turn each one on and off without having to replay that doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. Oh, I don't like that. Now, try turning the doll's behavior on and off to see the different outcomes. You are the demon doll. You control the demon doll. You are a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. How you act with the human doll. Play nice. You were able to set aside your differences and become friends. End tutorial. Reset the stage. You control the blah blah blah. You interact with the demon doll. Attack it. How ruthless. End tutorial. Okay. Simple enough. Do you understand how to play? Yeah. Explain it from the beginning. This game saves your progress automatically, so you just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. That's kind of fucking horrible. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. Let's do Unmade. You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. You are told that you are fated to be captured by the overlord one day because you're a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. You think of how you haven't had that actually happen to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity. Who knows? You are in church. You pray to your God, asking why you've been born with this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of what it is. I can't fucking read. You are impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you just hurry up and get captured already. You leave a note and venture forward to find a demon, just to, see what happens. God damn. Not long into your adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Shout for your hero to come save you. Introduce yourself. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting a lot. How painful. The pain was completely stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guessed. Bit by bit, you were swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Goddamn. Maiden consumed, end. Reset the stage. Now we're gonna do the underling. You are a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Goddamn. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes are rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place staring into nothing. You feel like you're going to go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for the day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish lecturing before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree she is a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. No, you're weak 100%. That's fucked up. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. You probably should steer this in a responsible direction. Let's not. You tell your friends you were totally not serious about this whole thing. You actually are cool with the status quo. After all, life must be pretty dang good if the only thing you have to complain about is that you live so comfortably there's nothing to do. The others nod but don't seem convinced. You say would be more effort than it's worth. But you're still not gonna rebel and sneak out of the castle. Your friends praise your mischievous ways. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around the grass and wild and free. As you make your way along the path to a nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She greets you and says she asks for a favor. You consider your options. Gobble her up, hear her out. You're in a good mood today and are rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You hadn't guessed it would be even possible to understand each other before now. The maiden goes on and asks about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line from what you gather is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like could be interesting, besides you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The Overlord asks you where you found this maiden, knowing full well you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool as long as you always listen to her from now on. Wow, she seems pretty chill. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mention how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. She gives you a look, and you say, that was just a joke, of course. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sound of battle. You emerge from your room to find that a hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk! Save yourself. You look around at the lifeless forms of those you know as far back as you can remember. You feel glad not to be in their shoes. You also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle until you remember your role as an underling but not a demon. This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you should start a new life far away from any humans or demons, where you'll live peacefully alone in some deep dark forest somewhere. Deserter underling end. Alright. I'm hungry and disloyal. She's polite. Alright, let's do the hero. You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. No. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from occasional heroic adventures fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You were told that a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord castle. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though you were born to play this role. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden, but demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Flee like a coward! Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now, your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you will ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't fight some lousy demon underlings. You'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all, this is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. Ask if they'll let you in. You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you came here. They stare you down and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you and escort you to the demon overlords. Goddamn, that was easy. The Overlord and Maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. There's no time to hesitate. Ask the Maiden what's going on. The Maiden explains that she was never actually captured and that she came here on her own volition. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but no one got hurt. So there's that at least. You ask her to return to town with you to reassure everyone of her safety. The Overlord allows you two to leave and you casually exit the castle. You try to make a conversation with the Maiden, but she's been pretty quiet since leaving the Overlord's room. Is she shy? She suddenly stops in her tracks and turns to ask you what the deal is. The Overlord's castle is engulfed in flames. You can't help but feel relieved that you got the Maiden out of there when you did, but she suddenly takes off towards the burning castle. Panic sets in. You follow to try to stop her. The smoke is so thick you already lost sight of her. What is she thinking? It's too dangerous to continue. You feel hopeless. You stand alone at the castle gates. Your body won't allow you to take another step forward. No going in there would be suicide. You'll return to the village and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The Maiden was claimed by the demons. Alright, we're due. You are the Overlord. You live in a castle surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty cushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role-card hero whose whole purpose in life is to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You actively avoid pissing off the humans and hope they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing. If you're being quite honest with yourself, you don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to a higher standard like that. One of your underlings walk into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is and stand in one place guarding the castle all the time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What do you... Grant them the day off. So much for the... I already said I wasn't doing it tonight. You tell them to go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. Then they thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do, so you decide to nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great. You awake to the knock at your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from the nearby village, she says. Her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes to say that she's been getting very impatient thinking about her impending capture, so she came here to speed things along. You appreciate her honesty and regret to inform her you never had any plans of capturing any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this world puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she says stay and talks to you more. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. Let her stay for a while. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You're enjoying a nice long chat, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are all what she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans as not to agitate them and get heroes sent after you. That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We're very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time, and that you were actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she was into you or not. You're interrupted by another human at your doorway. This time it's a hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? After everything is explained, the hero expressed his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologized for causing trouble and asked the hero to return to the village with him. Confusing feelings welled up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take the maiden away from you. We'll do the good for now. You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that you decide. With the hero and maiden gone, you plump into the comfort of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while, until your door slams shut. But you knew it. Everything around you is being engulfed in flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it to open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. You are being uspered. They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful bastards. You choke on the trick. Thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards. You'll see them in hell. Born Overlord. Alright, let's do him again. You're a demon on... Skipping all this. Oh, she was surprisingly cool with it. You set on your adventure. You're out. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up rude. One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what their deal is. They say they're planning a whole revolution. They're gonna get rid of the current overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or not, and being pretty lazy underling, you of course reply with, that sounds like a lot of trouble. How about we just skip it instead? Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. She's actually not so bad, guys. Your friends seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you before you can ask them what they're sorry about. One of them suddenly seizes you. Someone who's still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle. You understand, right? Their claws tighten around your neck. You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things like this end. This is pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. They slit your throat in response. Goddamn. Goddamn. am I still disloyal? There's 41! You're a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord castle. I'm skipping all this. The game's all about bad endings. Hence the name, Bad End Theater. There's 41 endings before I can see the true bad ending. Alright, we're gonna do shout for hero. You yell, but a hero does not come. The demon is put off by your sudden shouting and asks you to keep it down. You apologize. They seem more confused than hostile, which totally catches you off guard. You tell the demon your name and explain you're a maiden from the village. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. You tell them you were thinking about maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken by a demon already. The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. You explain why you've come and she squints at you. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens or to do anything else that would antagonate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out and something awful would happen, and then a hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden-like enough. You ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk to her more. The Overlord shares stories about demons with you. Little by little, you realize they might not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero after them. You realize that you must be why you've never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. Uh-oh, ain't that nice? She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed by them. You always thought that demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems that the Overlord could be the same of humans. You may be different, but really, they're just trying to live their lives same as you. You really you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you think this is a place far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. As you think that, a hero enters the room. You're surprised to see him at first, until you realize he must have been sent to retrieve you. Confused, the human I fucking just did it again! The hero asks what's going on. You explain the situation and reassure him that you were never in any danger. The hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really didn't read that note you left. But didn't anyone read that note you left? Jeez. The hero asks if you will return to the village with him to give everyone news of your safety. The Overlord allows you two to leave, and you give her a little wave as you exit. You'll be back soon. You're about halfway back to the village when you feel something is off. Unable to shake your concern, you look back over your shoulder. You stop in your tracks and the castle is engulfed in flames. Is the Overlord alright? You can't return to the village like this. You You have to know. I wonder if, as the hero, if you kill the goblins then, or the demon, devils, whatever the fuck they're called. I have not been... I keep calling the fucking hero human, even though he is, but, now I need to know. You're already taken off before the hero can think of stopping you. You scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you've run into a burning castle to find her. You quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle is hot to the touch. You're too weak to force it open. I almost said your fist pounds against the door. You pound your fists against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you've forgotten your role. Only a hero could have pulled this kind of thing off. You start to cough. The smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. You realize, hey, you haven't got much time left. You desperately head towards the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spreads faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. You can't help but to laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving an Overlord? If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly what kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon flyer cleanse your rotten soul. Selfless Maiden, ending B. Reset the stage. Alright. Okay, that's not at all what I picked. Oh, hold up, hold up. We'll figure it out. Bravely slaughter the creatures. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past the monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. Cut through the demon army. You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. That's what you tell yourself after you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chamber. You find the maiden being held captive by the Overlord, just as you expected, but for some reason you can't sense anything sinister happening. You look at each other in surprise and confusion. There's no time to hesitate. Ask the maiden what's going on. She explains that she came here on her own. She was never in any danger. She hesitates, asks why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. Hold up, I'm screenshotting this. No, that screenshot was shit. Alright. Alright, I posted that in my Discord. Okay, you don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out the door to see her army in lifeless, bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. This is all just a big misunderstanding. Bow, 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 bow. You hope she'll let this whole thing slide. If you could just explain yourself. You've really tried, but the Overlord is inconsolable. She tears you apart and the maiden watches in silence. Oh, goddamn. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserve this. Okay. Now we go to the Demon Lord and not kill him. Tell them to get back to work. You give them a lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. And lie down in your nice, sweet, comfy Overlord bed. All that lecturing made you want to take a nap. You fall asleep pretty quick and another one of your amazing talents as the Overlord. You awake to the knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. You thought you told your underling to do their job, not drag strangers into your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized break from the castle. You scold them, but ultimately you're a little interested in this guest, so you let them off easy. That underling's not so bad. It's a maiden from the nearby village. She says her role is to be captured by you. Okay, I know all this. She seems disappointed. Perhaps I'm not performing my role. I can become more maiden-like. You don't really understand the question. You think this world just put... Okay, this one's the same as earlier. You feel blah blah blah. You wonder what to say. Let her stay for a while. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise. I keep laughing because I know the Kiro's gonna come and everyone's gonna be fucking dead. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. You also bring I can't fucking read. Army to avoid humans, not to agitate them and get the heroes sent after you. That explains why people in the... Oh my god, I'm not rereading this. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. The hero's gonna show up covered in fucking blood and she's gonna be like, bruh. But this maiden is different. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time. That you were actually super evil all along. Oh, hold up. I gotta get something to drink. Thanks, I actually did need that. The maiden laughed at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. You can't tell if she's into you or not. You notice the sound of battle having started ringing through your castle halls. The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her. Fuck. Mood? The maiden is getting nervous, but you reassure her that it's only the underling's rough housing, no big deal. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that your army will take care of it. It isn't long before the hero bursts into your room. But he shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? The hero just stands there unsure of himself. He is covered in demon blood. Alright. We're screenshotting this one too, because this is fucking hilarious. The same, but in red. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out the door. You're not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants bloodied and pieces all sworn about your castle has really taken it out of you. The hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Why did he come for the maiden? Did he think she was needed rescuing? There was no one for this human to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The hero started babbling insecure apologies and excuses, realizing his wrongdoing, but you are far beyond hearing that kind of bullshit. Ooh, oh shit. You've had it with those humans always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back and lash out at the hero. When you regain control, there's nothing left to... Oh, God. Oh. As I die, you're going to entertain me. Mood. I think. You are alone. Okay. Well, it's not how I thought that was going to go. Okay, now let's do the underling and see his point of view of this. Okay, skip. Let's not. Skip. Skip. You know what? Tell her to quit yelling. Oh, shit. You know what, Dots? No one fucking asked about that. When the maiden realized you're not going to hurt her, she regained her composure. She now started talking to you like your friends or something. Your friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you, but because why is there conveniently only one language in the world? You know what? Fucking mood, dude. Fucking mood, dude. If demons and humans have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them both to have their own language? Boy, you were too small of an underling to be thinking this. The maiden is going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. The Overlord asks you where you found this maiden, knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to. You apologize for disobeying her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present you may be forgiven. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool as long as you always listen to her from now on. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mention how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her. She gives you a look and you say that was just a joke, of course. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. After a few hours of sleep, you're really wakened by the sound of... Okay, this is what I originally had. Avenge your fallen comrades! Who does this guy think he is? Coming in here, killing everyone like some maniac? What did we ever do to him? You lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into a guard. The guard who sometimes brought you food whenever they noticed you were kinda down. You liked that guard. You wish with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing his flesh from the bone. It tastes like iron. The hero struggles, but you feel his sword go through you. There is no pain, only retribution. More of your comrades pile onto him as your consciousness fade. The hero is overtaken. Your army has won. You've earned your rest. Damn, okay. 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 I'm at 9. Holy crap. I need to figure out how to reset this to get the passive ending. I'd have to be the hero again. Sag. Fucking underling died. The hero died. Oh, wait. Okay, we gotta do the maiden now. Not me editing a deck over 500 times to get a plat. Nope, couldn't be me. This hero is ducky. You're a maiden. Okay, we're skipping this. Introduce yourself. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. Alright, skip that. Skip that. Oh, wait. I can't skip it. Okay, this one's new. But you're surprised she lets them off easy. The underling is dismissed, and the overlord turns to you, looking very interested. You explain... Okay. Then the hero barges into the room. Alright, we're screen capping this one as well. Again, but in purple. His clothes are stained in a dark... Wait. That is fucked up. How you gonna ban the word... oh my god, I just said it. I said it questioning it. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. Confused, Hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation. Wait, how is... So... Okay, I'll just keep going. You explain the situation... Fucking Christ! You explain the situation, assuring him that you were never in any danger. Overlord has walked past and out into hall. She's wailing. You can only guess what kind of horrible scene he's left for her. Overlord tears apart in retribution. You watch silently, unable to scream. The... fuck! Who had just been getting along with so well has killed another human right in front of you. It's clear now that you had been deceived by her sweet words. Demons are ruthless monsters after all. You somehow managed to slip past the Overlord and make it out of blood's... Oh my god, I just said both those words again! Out of blood-soaked castle. I hate all. Never look back. Reset the stage. Alright. Hero. Shit! I blocked out Overlord. I hate you people. I just said you! Are... like to think of... Does yourself count? It's got you... It's got it in... Oh my god, I hate all! Are you... No, wait. Are like to think of... Okay. Are like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. No, wait. Fuck. Bravely slaughter evil creatures. Make quick work of the... Fuck. Ask of the let in. Shut up! Attempt to explain why you've come, but the monster... Attempt to explain why you've come, but monster before you is eyeing you with suspicion. I hate you all. They can't help but notice demon blood from earlier. Demon blood from earlier. Haven't had the chance to wash it off yet. Whoops. Have no choice but to fight army in self-defense. Oh well, more experience points for you. I didn't fully say it. I did not fully say it. Make your way through castle, fending off all demons that stand in your way. I hate God. Make it to chamber. How long does this last? for 5 minutes. I have not been keeping fucking count. And I know it resets every time I say it. Make it to chamber and hope you're still in time to save Maiden. Find being held captive by the just as you suspected. But for some reason, can't sense anything sinister happening. All look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Destroy! Lunge forward, driving your blade through... No, I didn't. I did not say that! Through evil, she screams, then falls silent. Has been slain. Fine, do it. Send it to me on Discord. Smile. Offering. Was Maiden banned? Shit, I just said it if it was. It wasn't. Maiden, your hand. She takes it after slight hesitation. She must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort Maiden home. Fuck, I just said you! I said it again to say the fuck! She's oddly quiet on track back to village. I hate you. I hate... Oh my god! She must be too shy to speak. Villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done. Slaying and saving a hostage, they throw a huge celebration in your name. Are remembered for generations as greatest village has ever seen. You are remembered for generations as greatest village has ever seen. No! Reset stage. Okay, No! 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 Hate. 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 Okay. Pinky. Skip. Grant. Skip. Let her stay for a while. I'm now. Yeah, I'm. Hold on. I need to think of words before say. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I wasn't prepared for that to happen. You enjoy... Oh my god! Enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. I see what you're doing, you little bit. No! Ugh. Burn in hell. She expresses her surprise that demons are not all what she... I've already seen this. You suddenly... Oh, shit! Look down to see a blade protruding from your chest. Ah. That was careless of you. Okay. We're screenshotting this face. No. No. No, I didn't. No, I did! I did! Fuck! So this is how die. Stabbed in the back by some cowardly hero. No! No, hero's over. It's been over 5 minutes. I have not said that in a while. And if it hasn't... What a joke. You're supposed to be the ruthless one. That's right. Humans can't be trusted. Not if this is what you're capable of. Should have remembered that before letting one in. You watch... Nope, I fucking did it again. I hate. Okay. Watch as Hero takes hand, leading her through sea of corpses he'd left in his wake. Captured by a demon, at least she got what she came here for. You joined your army in eternal slumber. I just want a happy ending. And I just said fucking you again. And I just said it again! Oh my god, I only got 12 of these. There's 41 endings. Clearly, no, the fuck I cannot. Alright, we're just gonna do the good ending. Ask if they'll let you in. Oh my god! That's not a word band. Oh my god, it is. It's not in the word list that he put here. Alright. Reset stage. Y'all suck. Oh my god, I literally tried. Grants him the day off. Let her stay for a while. Keep her here. Oh my god, Orbeez. I can't wait to see the clips either. No! Shit! I am a disgrace. Let me just tell you that right now. Maiden came here to be captured by, didn't she? You'll grant her wish. You tell Hero won't let him take her home. Maiden assures she'll be back, but don't budge. I did not fully finish that. Fucking rewatch it back, bitch. Hero is cautious now. If you won't... Fuck, I just did it now. You win. And I just said it again. Whoever gave you the bright... I just said what the fuck again. You know what? Ah! If won't let her go, maybe demons are evil after all. And if are, I'll be forced to vanquish. Is now... Fuck. Fuck my phone. One second. Fuck, I can't. I have a timer. If won't let her go, maybe... Wait, why did it go back? Have no choice. Destroy Hero before he can steal your maiden away. She's frightened. Don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step towards Maiden. She backs herself into a corner. Don't understand. She wanted to stay here with. Hero was trying to get in the way of that. Had to kill him. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. I'm liking this ending so far. Selfish Overlord end. How am I getting 41 endings? Skip. Introduce yourself. She turned into a yandere right quick, my dude. My lad. Skip. Oh shit. It skipped straight to this. Tell her plan on returning soon, but she isn't having it. Feel nervous. Hero puts on a brave face for it won't let her... Okay, I'm not rereading that. Leave me no choice. The Overlord suddenly jumps Hero. She tears into him with her claws. Want to cry out, but... Can't you ever be on my fucking side? But scream catches in your throat. Watch because you can't look away. Had she really been lying to you all along? Wonder, is this your punishment for questioning the divine plan? Overlord approaches. Now back yourself into a corner. Her expression is compliant. Okay, I'm screenshotting this. Complacent. I don't need all of y'all calling me out on these words. Is just like, when I get called out. When? Raven, please. by Overlord in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save. Belong to the Overlord now. Okay. Okay, so the whole ending thing here is what's confusing me. How are you getting 41 endings? Show me. How do I look up the achievements on this bitch? Oh, right here. There's 15. I have 15 out of 48 achievements. Okay, so, let's again from the top. Oh, there is a way to totally reset this, though. Okay. No, do not exit game! I'm just gonna click bad end to see what happens. Wait. Okay, so what happens if I hit menu? Okay. Yeah, okay, nothing. Let's just click bad end to see what happens. Oh, okay. So there's... Okay. Okay. Oh, it routes it out. Okay. Okay. Don't give up. There's surely a good ending somewhere. Bad end, bad end, bad end. So, okay. Okay. How do I do a complete timeline? A complete reset? Okay, hold on. I actually don't want to do that in case all of this messes up. Does that count if I had that for him? Okay, no. So why did that count for her? Oh no, I did that with her. Okay, so let's go underling. Gobbler up. Maidens aren't best meal, but you figure should live up to your demon name and strike back against the humans. Start devouring Maiden without so much as a second thought and feel quite proud of that. Other humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see, oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into a nearby village. The people are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at and whatnot. Think that's pretty rude of them. Haven't done anything yet. Put on a show! Attack nearest human. He is old and weak, and his bones crunch delightfully. Your audience screams grow louder. Applause! Think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirst... I just fucking did it again. bloodthirsty dance striking the villagers down. Failed to notice a sword-wielding hero running toward. He takes out in one swift blow. You were just a demon underling after all. As Die think that was totally worth it. I fucking love him. I love the underling. I just fucking said the. I don't know what my time limit is. I need to put counters on. Reset the stage. I just fucking did it again. Okay. Bad end underling. Okay. Okay. So, underling begins the story. Is granted the day off. Maiden needs to be polite. Okay, hold up. Okay, so I can set these in motion. Okay, okay. Okay, so make her possessive, make him disloyal, and he needs to be what? Welcome back. Okay, so disloyal, diplomatic, possessive. No, do not exit the theater. Okay, okay, underling, skip, hear her out, whoa, okay, kill the Overlord, you tell them you were just joking, fuck it, and clearly you're totally in it to win it. They say you were always, god damn it, I don't know what my counter was. I'm gonna make a counter thing for that, because I got all kind of fucked up. Whether or not actually feel like killing Overlord, know how bad it'd be to end up on the wrong side of things. If this assassination deal doesn't pan out, can always pretend you were innocent all along, but beneath your shield of confidence, worry about what you getting yourself dragged into. Follow your friends outside the castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they had any idea how they wanted to go about this. They figured they'd lock her in a room and set... What the shit? Return to... No, no! Stop! Stop. No! Thank you. That could go wrong in so many ways. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionless thugs, unless without someone's guidance. Your guidance. There's probably be casualties. It's probably go the wrong way. Your friends agree and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want to come down to this, but you can't back down now. You'll have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You sneak up to the Overlord's room, but there's a couple... Okay, so that does set the stage for this. But there's a couple of humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. You aren't sure why, but the Overlord suddenly cuts down the hero. Why? What? Okay. I'm not sure why either. Okay. It's cause he tried taking the maiden away. She approaches the maiden you bought her earlier with, okay, sir. With the Overlord distracted, you figure this is as good a chance as any. You launch a sneak attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down. You rip the Overlord apart until she stops moving. Jeez. That was messier than you'd like it. Than you've liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. It wasn't your intention, but it sounds like you did something heroic. This would also affect, the maiden's thing, where she says there's no other hero. You tell the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. She follows your advice, leaves the castle. Your castle. You're the new Overlord. Oh, I love that for him. That's technically a good end for her. Okay, so hold up. That would be a bad ending? Do I have to watch that still? Okay, so antisocial. You go bed now? Why? You don't need bed. What is bed ever gonna do for you? Bed doesn't pay your bills. Okay, so... Let's see, Overlord. Okay, well, let's just start that. Make her antisocial, him disloyal. So either way, you can branch into that. Okay, works a reasonable excuse. For now. Okay, does... Just her being antisocial, okay. You know, the Overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude. You just got here. Obey her. You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. Along the way, you encounter a hero. You put... No, bed pays your bills. Okay, he asks you what you're doing. Don't you know the Overlord's castle is like right there? You explain everything that's happened. The hero seems to think you're lying to him. He asks if you've been brainwashed by the demons. What nerve. You are very upset that this so-called hero would treat you this way and leave in a huff. You return to the village alone. Everyone is worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions and you tell them your story. As you explain that the Overlord never had any intentions to harm anyone, here you notice the looks of uncertainty in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You are loudly interrupted by an older man. He rudely calls you a demon sympathizer. God damn. The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You had only told them the truth. Do they not believe you? Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. How can you have returned without the aid of a hero? They ask. You could have not have possibly escaped the Overlord on your own without harm. You must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone into believing that they aren't horrible creatures we know them to believe, so they say. Have the people of your village always been this blinded by their fear and hatred of things? They've never cared to know. You wonder how you missed that before. You are seized by the crowd, and voices from all sides are calling for public execution. God damn! You are blind. You are to be burned by the stake. You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? You don't like the thought of that. You've always lived honestly, so why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the distant voices of your family and neighbors, but they are, like you, powerless against the momentum. They can only watch as you burn. You can only cry for them. You are so sorry. God. Okay, that one was depressing. That one was depressing. What? Okay, so there's a hero trait I don't have. No, dutiful. Dutiful. Okay, maybe. Maybe? No, it would show me that, wouldn't it? No, dutiful would lead to this, which would cause her being burned by the stake. So I have a trait he don't have yet. Okay, well, let's just do the hero side of this. Bravely slaughter them. Skip. On your way to the Overlord's castle, you spot a maiden heading back towards the village. She couldn't have come from the castle, could she? This may be the exact maiden. Oh, maybe it's not a trait, and it's one of his choices just to follow her. You approach her with curiosity. She runs away from you for some reason. You wonder what it's all about, then you remember you're covered in demon blood. Not wanting to look like you're a crazy person chasing after her or anything, you nonchalantly walk back to town. As you walk past the town square, you notice the whole village is crowded around. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy. Smoke begins to rise as you stand idly by as flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. You decide to call it a day and return to your house, but you can't escape that sinking feeling. Maybe you aren't cut out for this role. God damn. Okay, hold up. Reset the stage. Let's go to her. Grant them day off, blah, blah, blah. Tell her she better go home. You'd love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. The maiden does what she's told and takes her leave. You figure you might as well go back to bed now. But you don't get to rest for very long. One of your underlings is tearing your throat out. You try to struggle, but you can tell you're already mortally wounded. What have you done to deserve this kind of ending? You remember now you gave this one the day off, and this is how he repays you? You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. Goddamn. Okay, now I have more questions. What caused this? What? No. Oh, you can do more than one. Shit. Okay, hold up. So what is hers if he's all that? Okay. Introduce yourself. Obey her. Okay. Everyone is worried about you, blah, blah, blah. Or whispering as you speak to them. Okay, I can skip this. Nope. Okay, so nothing. Slaughtered all the demons. Tries to kill the Overlord. Okay, let's do diplomatic. Introduce yourself. Obey her. He asks you what you're doing, don't know what the Overlord. Blah, blah, blah. God damn. Okay. How do I get... Oh, hold on. Let's turn off all of this shit. Introduce yourself. Blah, blah, blah. Obey her. Never mind. God damn. There's got to be a way to get this. Obedient, you talk. The hero watches the maiden burn. Okay, so... For him, this outcome comes to he watches her die no matter what. Oh, wait, no, no. It's right here. So, he has an outcome as he watches the castle burn down. Flee like a coward. Okay, so any diabolical plans to harm the village or anyone in it. There it is. That's what I need. I needed trusting. You're right, it was play the hero. You have no reason to assume she's lying to you, even though her story is kind of hard to believe. You should trust her. You tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone has been wrong about demons all along. The townspeople must be informed of this immediately. The two of you return to the village. They had all been so worried they praised you for your bravery. But the maiden quickly sets the record straight. There was nothing needed to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers look at you for explanation. You politely informed them that this isn't the story to tell. You merely ran into her along the castle. She explains that the Overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or anything of the sort. The villagers turn to you again in disbelief. They aren't being subtle in how little they trust the maiden story. God damn! These people fucking hate her! You totally believe her, but in Plague 8, these fair citizens, you volunteer to speak to the demons personally, just in case. The crowd begins to hushed whispers. You are busy thinking of what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. The town elder voice breaks you out of your thoughts. He implores you to meet the Overlord immediately and says that they will keep an eye on the maiden until you return. You figure that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? You aren't sure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad if you leave the maiden on her own. She suddenly takes off running. You thought the two of you were in this together. Her actions have been conceived. The crowd that she obviously had been a liar and a witch from the start. People are shouting for you to hunt her and her demon friends down already, but that doesn't sound like a very heroic task. You can't help but feel these people are wrong. It's up to you to catch her and talk to the demons in order to clear up the misunderstanding. You violently dash after the maiden toward the Overlord's castle. The air becomes dark and thick as you enter deep into the demon territory. Evil miasma. You realize it's just normal smoke. You see the maiden ahead. She stopped in her tracks. The Overlord castle engulfed in flames. You had only taken an eye off the maiden for a second. She had already disappeared. You get to the castle, but the smoke is so thick now, you think of turning back. The maiden might need your help, but you can clearly see she could be impossible to find. She could be lying to you all along. Was this a trap? Could it be worth risking your life on that chance? Your legs feel heavy. No going in there would be suicide. You return to the village. Turn to the villagers and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. Bystander, hero, end A. Okay. Reset the stage. Now let's go to bad end. How does the hero only have... Okay. What the fuck? Trusting. Okay, so I do the maidens now. Now change the underling to trust. I don't have obedient yet. I have obedient for the maiden. Okay, who am I on? Maiden. Okay, so he needs disloyal. Okay, this would be obedient. Okay, let's go to the underling. Shit! Hold up. Hold up. Hero. Skip. Disloyal. Okay, we'll do this. Just reset the stage. Okay, hold on. Underling. Okay, hold on. Okay. This, then this. Okay, so antisocial, obedient, trusting. Okay, so trusting, okay. Let's do him. Hear her out. Oh, shit. Okay, that's not what I want. Menu. Character select. Let's go down the whole line. Polite. Oh no, that is what I want. That is what I want. That is what I want. Okay. Hear her out. Disloyal. Okay. Now, okay, here we go. You and your friends turn to notice the maiden from earlier has overheard your entire conversation. Okay, okay, so now it's adding up why it kept going straight to that. I can get captor. Okay, so we go for this one, then come back and use that. You and your friends seize the maiden and bring her to the dungeon under the castle. It's empty and safe for the decorative skulls. They're only there to make it feel more spooky. The maiden is very upset you leave her in the cell to continue scheming with your friends. But now a hero has arrived at the front gates. He's asking about a maiden, perhaps the very one you just locked up. The gatekeeper, who must have seen everything, tells the hero exactly what happened. What an idiot. You think why give the hero an excuse to start slaughtering us? The hero yells, "Prepare to face justice," and other cliche hero lines before driving his sword into the gatekeeper's torso. You're small compared to a lot of your friends, so you were able to slip away without getting caught up by that sword. You get to thinking that if the hero take down the Overlord for you, everything might actually work out in your favor. You wait for things to die down outside before poking your head out. You spot the Overlord and the hero locked into battle. They've worn each other down, making this very easy for you. Once an opening presents itself, you hit You hit the back of the hero's head, knocking him out. What are you doing? I couldn't tell you this was a duel. Couldn't you tell this was a duel? You don't respond. You have to carry out the assassination. You tackle her and rip her to shreds. God damn! You finish off the hero next. You can't let him revive and come after you later. Kind of a cheap victory, but it doesn't make any difference. Anyone who managed to survive comes crawling out of their hiding place. You are the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live in fear that they will one day betray you as they had betrayed your overlord. Okay, I like that one. Reset the stage. Okay, so how did that... Okay, so... Did I not have... So there's a maiden one I'm missing then. Okay. Where's the maiden? Returns. Okay. Do him. Skip. Gobble her up. Skip. Change your mind and leave. You figure if people are this upset at just the sight of you, they won't fully appreciate your terrible acts you commit. Also, they might fight back. That probably won't end well. You're just one little underling after all. This little day out has been adequately refreshing. If you return to the castle, think of taking a nap. One of them's stepping on you pretty hard. You ask them what is their deal. What's this? Okay. Cool, I can't look at that from here. Yay. Okay, let's kill the Overlord. She's taking a nap. Okay, so this is how I got this ending. This is almost too easy. You silently approach your master. She looks so peaceful. Okay, let's do coward. You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with it. You turn to leave, but you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panic whisper, you ask them to let you out. This seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them this is pretty fucked up and ask... I love that! You tell them this is pretty fucked up and ask to be let out again. The Overlord stirs in her bed. While your head is turned, the demon shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and see... She, like, has a third eye. There's no way she doesn't see you. You're trembling, but you can't believe those assholes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. Lights flicker at your feet. It doesn't take too long to realize they set the room on fire. You hear the Overlord trying to get the door open to no Anvil. You're both trapped. A veil. Like I said, I can't read. Too afraid to move, you resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. Aww. Cowardly underling ending. Okay, reset the stage. So bad end. Hydrate. Alright. Drink the rest of my pop. Throw that away. Okay, underling violently overthrows. Okay, so that leads to that ending. So I need to find the maidens and the her. loyalty thing. Next loyalty thing. But how do I get to that? It's either this one or this one. Okay, so let's turn on... Let's go this route. Okay, so the hero needs to be dutiful and heroic. And she needs to be antisocial. You can't be hungry. Let's just turn off all your shit. Introduce yourself. Skip. Refuse to leave. You put your foot down and tell her you're not going anywhere. You still want to fulfill your destiny, even if you have to make it happen on your own. She's a little frustrated with your stubbornness, but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you. A little by little, you realize they may not be ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. Okay, this is the same one as earlier. The hero suddenly... But then, a hero barges into the room. His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon, too. You realize that must be demon blood, or something horrible has happened. The hero suddenly dashes towards the Overlord, sword drawn. Protect her. Oh shit. Oh shit. You selfishly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny, you think you never could have imagined this. Imagine this could have been the way that you die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You are glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out alright for your new friend. Aww, that one was sad. Okay, a lot of them are sad. Okay, so that was Maiden. Okay, so that was this one. Okay, then I gotta redo that again, but don't save her. Do nothing. The hero's blade pierces the Overlord. She lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. The Overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. His gloves are drenched in blood. Hesitantly, you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle, past the corpses of his enemies. You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. You shut your eyes, but even then, you can't escape the smell. All of this was because of you, wasn't it? You exit the castle. The hero leads you back to the village. Everybody celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick. You take part of the festivities. Crying. Jeez, I can't say that word. Or does that say cringe? Or crying? I don't know. I can't. Okay, Maiden. Okay. Okay, antisocial, obedient, trusting. Then just do the other one. Okay, so trusting, antisocial. Obedient. Okay, the two of you return to the village, hoping to communicate this to everyone. They had been so worried and are very glad that the hero brought you back. You quickly set the record straight. You weren't rescued because... Oh, okay, so I saw this from the hero's point of view. The villagers seem confused and look to the hero for explanation. He tells them he only ran into you on his way to the castle. That isn't really his story to tell. You explain to them how you met the Overlord and that she's not actually interested in capturing maidens or the other mean things like that. The villagers look again to the hero for confirmation. You feel a little miffed that they seem to prefer his words over yours. You don't say anything about it. The hero proclaims that he believes your story, but volunteers to talk to the demons just to make absolute sure. Blah. You're pretty shocked that everyone this hesitant to believe you. Does the hero even trust you? You aren't sure anymore. An old man implores the hero to speak with the Overlord immediately. He says you should be held prisoner and considered dangerous until the hero returns. Much to your disbelief, the crowd agrees with him. Because of course, if you were conspiring with the demons, they can't afford to let their guard down. The whole village would be slaughtered by monsters. The hero isn't saying anything. You'll be tied up and tossed into the cell at this rate. If you're going to be held captive by anyone, it's going to be the Overlord, not your fellow countrymen. Fucking love her. Okay, run and hide. You boldly announce that you'll accompany the hero. Oh, grab the hero and run. You boldly announce that you'll accompany the hero to prove yourself. You'd rather risk what's out there instead of staying in the village that doesn't trust you. No one seems to know how to react. You grab the hero by the wrist and take off before anyone stops you. But as you approach the castle, you notice something's gone terribly wrong. It appears to be on fire. Is the Overlord alright? You have to be sure everyone is safe. You already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. You scan the fleeing demons and the Overlord isn't among them. Okay, I can skip. Oh shit! Okay, so this is the same ending as earlier. Reset the stage. Go through all that again. Introduce yourself. Refuse to leave. No shit! Obey her. Skip. Leave on your own. You can prove yourself without helping anyone. You make a run for the Overlord's castle, leaving the hero behind. But as you get closer, you start to notice a tower of black smoke darkening the beautiful blue sky. The castle is engulfed in flames. What in God's name could have happened? You scan the fleeing demon, and that's how she dies. Okay. Okay, hold up. Okay, so you need to be disloyal. Okay. There you go. You can join my Discord. You did that really fast, goddamn. Okay, you're the maiden. Come on. Skip. Introduce yourself. Skip. Obey her. Skip. Grab the hero and run. Skip. Okay. Near the castle's entrance, you spy a group of suspicious demons congregating. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. But the hero shakes his head. He says that if this is the true nature of demons, the world is better with less of them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off to the castle, and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. You burst into the Overlord's room, all of your words spilling out at once. You should probably slow down, but there's no time. The Overlord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but carefully doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. The underling, you recognize them from before, barges in, calling you a liar. You're surprised that they were a part of this evil plot. They seemed so nice. The other demons come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling's idea. Everyone's shouting at each other. God, how do I get out of this? It's really stressing you out. You are relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence, and you think she is very Overlord-like in this moment. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. They're gonna burn this room to the ground. You watch as it pounds onto the door in the distress. Have they locked you all in? You have a bad feeling about this, and thinking that it must have jinxed it. Now the room is... Yep, they're burning this bitch to the ground with everyone in it. If you had ignored those demons before, and you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into this situation. If you had just pretended not to hear them, if you left as you were told, only the Overlord would have been killed. But you couldn't have done that. The path isn't an option for you. You think that no matter what, you always try to strive for the path where everyone survives. It must exist, if simply must. The Overlord sees their young, they beg for their life. You pray, you don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The Overlord's claws pierce the underling's chest. They scream an awful scream. She digs and twists the claws into the poor thing while you continue to pray. But there's no saving. There's no saving any of you now. Okay. Are consumed by flames. I like the hero didn't do anything there. Alright, set the stage. Bad end. Okay, so I need something from the Demon Lord. So I have 3 endings left for her. Okay, so Maiden chooses to leave untold. Trusting. Disloyal captor. Skip. Prove yourself. Skip. Obey her. Oh shit. Okay, hold up. What did I do wrong? No, okay. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Introduce yourself. Skip. Refuse. Shit. Nope. Back. Obey her. Skip. Skip. Nope. What? Okay. What is this path? Antisocial. Obedient. Trusting. Returns to see the Overlord alone. Disloyal. Captor. How do I get this? I don't get the option for that. Oh no, I have to do it alone. Here we go. Here we go. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. They immediately notice you overheard them and decide to lock you in the dungeon before you can cause any trouble. You cry out, but the demons ignore your protests. You can't believe you escaped, possibly being thrown into a cell in your village to be tossed into this awful place. This is terrible. Who's going to keep those demons from harming the Overlord? You hope she can fend for herself. You sure can't. You hear the sounds of battle echoing through the halls outside. Did the hero follow you? If he's out there, your cries don't reach him. After a while, the violence seems to die down. It's impossible to tell what's happened. You continue to wait, but no one comes for you. Unable to escape, you rot in that cell. God. I prefer guys who make small dick jokes about themselves over guys who make big jokes. I got a medium dick and can talk to ghosts. Mine can talk to whales. Imprisoned Maiden End. Ayo! Ayo!
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
How's it going?
Confusing. Okay, so get rid of Captor and leave Disloyal. I literally started this as a just a quick thing. Now I'm determined to beat this whole fucking thing. Okay, polite, skip, obey her, skip, leave on your own, skip. They immediately notice you, overheard them. The underling you recognized from before is the first to do something about it. This is just the way it has to be. They suddenly attack you in the moment you regret having ever trusted the demons. You die instantly. God damn! God damn!
Respectable.
Okay, so I just need one more for her. Okay, so I gotta... Okay, dutiful, heroic, Moiter. Okay. Dutiful, heroic, Moiter. You can just go away. You're not a part of this timeline. Skip. Grant them the day off. Skip. Shit. Let her stay for a while. Skip. Okay. The maiden shouts something behind you. And you just turn in time to see her throw herself in between you and the hero's blade. It pierces her chest and she falls to the floor lifeless. As the pool of blood beneath her grows, so does your rage. This hero has taken everyone from you now. You lose control, and the hero is obliterated. But your hatred for the humans has not been stated.
Later village.
You go on to destroy them all and become ruler of the entire world. God damn!
It's respectable.
It is fucking respectable. Oh god, your photo
And
is
I would do
large
that.
as shit.
Thank you. Conservative frog is pleased.
Okay, so we got Bad End Overlord. I need... Oh shit, this timeline. Okay, so begins the story. Day off. Antisocial. Obedient. Overlord lets the maiden and hero go. What? Where did the hero come from?
Drags him along.
So obedient, trusting, resolute, disloyal. Okay. Oh my god, I immediately forgot what the hero needed. Trusting.
Trusting you.
And disloyal. Okay. Disloyal, trusting. I love the concept of this game. Like, I turned it on. Like, I just found it in my Steam library, and I was like, okay, this seems pretty cool. Like, no, I love the fuck out of this.
Legit just Undertale, but you actually can affect the AUs.
Yeah, like, the music keeps making me think of Undertale. Oh shit, okay. But the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation just asking for trouble, you think. Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer. Okay, skip. Shit. Let them go. The maiden suddenly bursts into your room accompanied by a hero. She's trying to frequently communicate something to you, but you're still half asleep. I'm screenshotting this. I like this face. It's a good face. I'm just gonna post this here. Actually, no. You know what? They tell you a group of demons is after your life. You still don't grasp the urgency of the situation. One of your underlings barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars. They followed by another group of demons crying that everything was just the first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting over each other now, and it's very annoying. You yell for all of them to shut their traps. You have no doubt the servants would let their ambitions cloud their judgment and lead them to try to take your throne. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in place, crushed beneath my heel. Saying that made you feel very overlord-like. You aren't sure if you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. I'm so fucking proud of her. I love when the colors interact.
Yeah.
The group of demons now start muttering something about going back to Plan A and suddenly slam your door shut. You, the maid, and the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside.
Fire!
Fire! Fire bad! Fire bad! The underling pounds on the door, cursing at their friends for betraying them. The hero pounds at the doors. Finally, he does something, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. So, this is how you die. Burned alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. Okay, also screenshotting this phase. You notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you were cursed as well. You're so filled with rage and anger and frustration, you don't even notice that you've grabbed the underling those traitors blamed everything on. The cry for mercy, saying that they were dragged into this plot knowing they'd be killed if they took your side. They cry that they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. Alright, mercy for I can't talk. You release the underling, killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You all burn together. God damn.
Not gonna lie, killing the underling would be better.
I know, right?
Wouldn't have to burn.
Yeah. Before you've taken back to the rest of the story, Wait, what? Okay, Overlord's true end. Before you taken back to the rest of the story, once again, you pause for a moment. True end? You say to yourself, what was the point of all my effort if the true ending is this terrible? You know, that's fucking fair. You must have forgotten where you were. This is bad end theater. I love this fucking game. Is the pain setting in? Oh, but you should have been well aware of what you've been shown when you entered this place. There is a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grew attached to my little cast. You know what? I don't need called out like this. You related to their flaws, their plights. You started wishing for their happiness. You know what? I definitely don't need
Not
fucking
really.
called out for this. I do. I genuinely wanted them to be happy.
Not me.
You aren't going to find that here in my theater, my lovingly crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you'll pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. The choice to continue on to the next ending is always yours. I'll leave you to that, dear guest. Oh my god.
Yeah, this 100% reminds me of Undertale because it's talking about all of your resets and having them always die at the end.
I know, I fucking love that. Okay, so we go back the route that I just did, but this time kill the underling. Give them the day off. Tell her to go home. Let him go. Take retribution. You pierce their chest as they scream. The hero backs away. He is wise not to interfere. They stopped moving, but you keep digging and twisting your claws into them. It doesn't make you feel any better. The underling's corpse burns along with you and the two humans. That's really depressing. Reset the stage. Bad end.
Man, not gonna lie, that would just make it smell worse.
It would. Okay, the Overlord. Okay. So I need hungry, disloyal, trusting. Okay, so trusting, hungry. Oh, shit. Okay, what do I gotta pick for this?
Hungry, disloyal, trusting.
Okay, tyrant. Skip. Tyrant. Skip. Oh shit. What? Okay. Another one of your amazing talents is the Overlord. You are awakened by one of your underlings. They have brought you a hero who inquires about a missing maiden. Oh, because the fucker ate the girl. You tell him you don't know anything. Humans never really visit this place. He believes you and goes home. To your surprise, you figured... That makes sense, because the trusting part, you figured he might try to fight you, but you're glad to get back to your nap instead. Until you wake up to something completely unexpected. Okay, and this has already happened. You curse them, choking on your own blood. You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. Okay. I like that. Okay, bad end. We're getting so close. Okay, so hungry, dutiful, and then I get that ending. No, wait, hold up. What? Hungry, the Overlord awakens, disloyal.
Oh, it's because you got bad end at the very bottom.
I know, but I had trusting on, didn't I? Yeah.
No.
It's on. Okay, hold up. So, begins her story. Tyrant, hungry. She awakened.
Obedient? It was obedient, wasn't it?
No.
Is the underling obedient?
No, it's disloyal and trusting. Okay, well, let's just try get rid of trusting and put dutiful on, and let's try to get that ending. Skip.
Yeah.
Tyrant. Skip. You. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. A hero has shown up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy? All right. Screen snip and stretch. Just what the hell, guy? You rush out into the battlefield to confront this jerkwad. You curse at him. Okay. Like, why is the art in this game so good?
Because it's supposed to make you get attached to the characters.
It is. It has. And rudely acquire his reasons for doing all this. The hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you're holding captured. You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. You do battle with the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your enemies, your army. You are unable to defeat him. With decisive swings, he stabs and cuts you into pieces. You fall. You have failed your subjects. Oh, poor lady.
Strips.
Bacon strips.
Bacon strips.
You spit curses weakly. You wish you had been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be Overlord in the first place. The truth was you were never that much more powerful than the demons who served you. It was the title, the control that gave you strength. Those are your thoughts as you're swallowed by darkness. I love that.
Nom nom.
Yum, yum. Okay. So I gotta figure out... Okay. So, hungry, disloyal, and trusting. Hungry,
There's like one more.
No, that... So, it's tyrant, hungry...
Wait.
Oh, so, let's go to where she awakens, see if there's a choice there. Tyrant... No, it literally just goes straight to the death scene.
What if you one sec, there's lag on the stream. Go to bad end.
Oh, hold up.
There's 3 different alternatives.
So I have to do antisocial, obedient. I have to go down. Okay. I'm not including the maiden into this.
Yeah.
Tyrant. Oh no. Shit. I forgot to turn off hungry.
Nom nom.
Okay. Tell them to get back to work. Skip. Okay. Antisocial. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. You wake up to the sounds of the battle. A hero is cutting through the army. As the Overlord, it's your job to take charge in these kinds of situations. You rush out to the end of this human's pitiful existence. Vile demons, you shouldn't have believed. I shouldn't have believed for a second that you were anything but pure evil. I'll exterminate you all. You don't really get what he's going on about, but you engage regardless. A girl's gotta defend her people. Oh, this is the duel where the, little shit attacks him. You clash again and again, but the hero isn't going down easy. You're both dangerously low on health, waiting for the other to make a move. When one of your underlings appear behind him, they knock the hero unconscious. You kind of appreciate it, but can't they see this was a duel? They don't respond. You sense murderous intent. Your servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They're done. They've done too much. You can barely move now. Your blood is out everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You have been slain by your own underling.
I'd be the best underling.
A letter
100%.
flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 4. Okay. Neat.
Oh, I bet you.
Do you
if
remember
you find
when we
all
first...
the letters, you'll like get a secret ending or something.
Probably. Do you remember when we first met? I had just finished one of my scripts I was quite proud of. In fact, I read it aloud. You happened to pass by. What a terrible ending, you said. Why should these poor fools have to die? You were so rude. You wouldn't accept that any of my justifications, and yet you managed to convince me it really would be better if everyone could live in harmony. However, how unrealistic that felt. I look back fondly on that day. Even now, I wonder if somewhere you were thinking of it too. Forever yours, tragedy. Alright, cool. Oh my god, I still have so many for the hero. Okay, so for hers, for her true end, I need antisocial, obedient, trusting, resolution, disloyal, and merciful. No, I need antisocial. Was it trusting for hero?
Yeah, trusting.
Okay. Skip. Introduce yourself. Obey her. Resolute. Okay. Here we go. You feel relieved, but does it make any difference? Will you all burn together? Maiden's true end. A letter flutters down from below the curtain. You found lost letter number 2. It can't end like this. Keep collecting bad endings for now. It can't end like this. You want to answer the maiden's prayers. You decided to find a way to save everyone. Oh shit, what?
Let's go.
Ayo? But retracing the paths you've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a That'd be... If it actually has a thing where you complete all the endings, you can save them, that would be cool as fuck.
Absolute parties.
There's really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end. If there's nothing you can do by acting from within their story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. Ayo? 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 You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to warp everyone to safety. A-fucking-O? You didn't know you could do that, but what's going on here? You take a moment, you could get a good look at yourself. You are you, but why are you pitch black? You feel that this body doesn't accurately represent you, but you move past it. The hero, the maiden, and underling and overlord have been staring at... What? Staring at you, too. They look like they don't really know what's supposed to do right now. You guess that's because you're usually the one guiding them. What will you say to them? Hi guys! I've come to save you. You explain to the group that you've witnessed their many terrible intertwined fates, and now you're searching for a good ending. Of course, this makes no sense to any of them. Only the maiden understands your compassion. My prayers have been answered. You must be her god. No, you're merely the player. If there was any god here, they'd be the final boss. That's how these role-playing games go. Now you realize what the real true ending must be. What the fuck? Now, enough of this. I admit I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert, Suri? How passé. You watch helplessly as tragedy ascends from the heavens. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could have forced your way onto that stage, did you? This is fucking wild. I am the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me Tragedy if you'd like. Darkness envelops your party. If you don't mind, I send each of them back to relive one of their many bad endings, right? You are alone in the darkness with me, Tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater, though I can't abide you stealing the show without permission. It is quite disrespectful. I'm sick of all these bad endings. Then frankly, you should never have came to a place called Bad End Theater. You know what? That one's on me, man. That one's on me. Haven't we already been over this? You think defeating me might be the only way to see a better ending? That's all left for you, isn't it? Well, this does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you got. Time to fight God.
I bet you when you lose, you crash your game.
Oh my god, that'd be fucking hilarious. The stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What will you do? How will you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. Attack! You try your best to tear me down, but you can't seem to do any damage. You don't truly exist in this world after all. Oh, is that all? You'll never defeat me like that. Wait, let me try that again. Attack! Okay, skip. Perhaps you don't understand how outclassed you are here. Oh god. Behold my beautifully tragic tales. It doesn't seem seeing them all make you heartache. You witnessed 32 of my painstakingly crafted endings. Your heart does ache for these characters. How could you want to put an end to all of this? Do you truly care for them that much? They've still suffered backstage. You know, it's a shame they couldn't make it here, to the end of the world. That's right, you come here to save them. You can't do this alone. Excuse me? You enter the Overlord's room, relieved to see the fire contained on the torches of the walls. When you close the door behind you, the Overlord rises from her slumber. Who are you? Have you come to reside in my castle and serve me? You explain that no, you're not here to serve her. It's more like you've come to do her a favor. You ask her why she spends all of her days sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She laughs in response. Many of my underlings certainly think that I should be more aggressive with the humans, like my father before me. His quest for revenge was endless and pretending. I can't read. There's a reason I had to destroy him. You can't help but think it's a little late in the game to be getting some new backstory. I have no interest in waging war on the humans. I merely wish to be left alone to live a peaceful, indulgent life in my castle. You realize that you must actually be very lonely, only surrounded by soldiers instead of friends. No wonder she gets so attached to the maiden. The true end for the Overlord suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. My own attempts at peace have been rather imperfect. If you offer a solution, then very well, I will follow you. The Overlord will now fight alongside you. This is fucking wild! I see, so this is tragedy. Aw, you brought the Overlord. I don't stand a chance now. You prevented me from attaining peace for so long enough. Prepare to die. Ha 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 ha! I hope you're prepared to face your deaths as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. This is fucking wild. Like, what? Alright, let's go summon the maiden. You happen to find the maiden as she exits the church, her heart set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing. She approaches you, having already taken notice of your odd form.
Oh.
Excuse me, are you a traveler? I've never seen anyone like you before. You explain that no, you're not a traveler. Well, maybe you are. In a sense, you come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. Then perhaps you might be a demon. I was hoping I would meet one today. You think of all the terrible fates that would bring about, that hope would bring about. She is the catalyst for the story after all. My role as the maiden is to be captured by the Overlord, but you see, I've grown so tired of waiting. You remember this part. She wanted to understand her role better, and so you ask what it is that she really is hoping to gain from this. The maiden is confused by your question. Perhaps it was as simple as waiting to reach the place she felt like she belonged. The true end for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. If there's something I can do to find fulfillment, then please guide me. The maiden will now fight alongside you. What a horrible creature. What is this horrible creature? You wound me, dear maiden. Is tragedy really such a terrible thing to behold? Kinda. I remember now. I remember all those awful things you put us through. Then this should be familiar to you as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Brutality.
You should choose the hero this time.
I don't have his finished.
Oh. Uh-oh.
No, stop. Has violence really been working? You know, that's fair. I'm just gonna go until I die. Oh my god, this is gonna be a fucking while. Hope, kindness. Let's do kindness. The maiden tries to appeal to tragedy with kindness. So naive! I'll balance your kindness with my cruelty! Poor little girl. Our true endings do exist. They simply must. The maiden hopes with all of her heart to overcome tragedy. Excuse me? Ambition. I'll reach my true ending with my own power. The Overlord uses her ambitious nature to overcome tragedy. Oh, we're gonna try. You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. The underling is on guard duty, as you expected. They call out to you. The other demon guard is sound asleep. Hey, you're a pretty weird-looking intruder. What do you want? You explain that, no, you're not an intruder, although you're definitely intruding into their story right now. You tell the underling that you've come to save them from tragedy. Okay, saving me from boredom first. I hate this job. The underling snickers. You asked what kind of job they'd rather have. It'd be best if you didn't have to work at all. I just want to live a carefree life and never get bossed around or picked on. You think of the underling's friends who bullied them into an assassination plot and only to betray them in the end. If they kept better company, maybe they wouldn't feel so restless. The true end for the underling suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change your fate. So there's a way to even work can be fun? Sounds fake. I'll tag along with you just in case. What? Wait, what the fuck? You didn't say anything about a boss battle. Okay. Screenshotting that as well. The underling, you must be desperate to call on such an unreliable ally. Huh? If I beat up this guy, all my problems will be over? Oh, but it won't be that easy. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Rip. Why did that affect me? Tenacity. Knock me down and I'll just come back stronger. The underling uses their tenacity to overcome tragedy. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter if I have all of their bullshit. Alright. Summon the hero. Why does he have a sewing machine here? Hunched over a sewing... Boy! Your sudden intrusion scares the hell out of the poor guy. Okay. Are you some kind of demon? You explain that no, you're not a demon. How can you explain it in a way that the hero can understand? Instead, you ask what he's sewing. Oh, this? I craft all my own hero gear. Oh, that's neat. You sense his pride in his hobby. You wonder if the costumes are what attracted him to the role of hero. Would you like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. You remember the state of your body and decide, yes, some clothes from the hero would be nice. He is overjoyed by your answer. Apparently his outfits are too gaudy for the other townsfolk, so no one else wants them. The true end for this hero suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change his fate. I really
want to see what he's dressed as.
Oh my god, same. I could make a living as a tailor rather than a healer. Please tell me what I can do to reach that dream. The hero will now fight alongside you. Oh, you're not wearing anything. I agreed to follow you, but I didn't expect to face something like this. The hero has arrived. We really couldn't have a final boss without him. You're the one who's been killing us, murderer? I can't truly call myself a hero until I have seen you defeated. Well, we'll see about that. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. I probably fucked around a bit too much. No. Haha, now that the whole party's here, you can solve my final puzzle. Which combination of behaviors will open the path to your Oh my fucking god. Willpower. Your reign of terror ends here, Tragedy. I refuse to give in. Okay, I picked it. That is it. This is it. With everyone's hearts united, you take aim towards your best possible futures. This is so cute. I fucking love this. I loved that. That was so unnecessary and perfect. Ha 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 ha! You've done it. You've managed to defeat me. A tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it. I must thank you all for filling your roles perfectly. Thank you, hero. Thank you, Maiden. Starring Maiden as herself. Hold up. Starring Hero as himself. Starring Underling as themself. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Underling. Starring Overlord as herself. Thank you, Overlord. Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already. Don't worry. I'll be making my exit shortly. Written, produced by Tragedy. Directed by you. Finally, thank you most of all. We couldn't have made it here without you. Yes, my bad end theater did contain a truly good ending after all. I apologize for antagonizing you for so long. I wanted to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do it, I wonder? I'm satisfied. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not so kind. But you earned this one. Here's your true ending. Fuck yeah!
I'm not satisfied. You didn't finish the hero's ending.
I know. I'm gonna go back and finish them. Can I skip this? Nope. We are trapped. Oh god. Okay. I didn't fuck up my stream. It's everyone. Song kind of slaps.
Not gonna lie, my favorite character in this entire thing is Overlord.
I fucking love the Overlord.
Yes.
Oh my god, what? I love this whole background story. The Overlord came to the village. The village was kind of like, what the fuck? And suddenly, the maiden lives with the Overlord, which is cute. No, I don't want to exit theater.
You know what's sad?
What?
We still didn't see our character in clothes.
I know, right? So you weren't done with my bad endings, and now you're back for more. You'll have to cancel out the true ending if you want to go back. Oh.
I know it. This stupid game.
No, this is a trophy, so yes. If you missed out on seeing all 41 bad endings, you can keep your progress and reset to before you started. Yes. Or you can reset all your progress and replay the game as if it was your first time. I'd rather not reset before the true end. You are now free to enjoy the rest of the bad endings. Oh my god, that means I'm gonna have to redo the fuck. Okay, whatever. I have 32 of them. Okay, I have the rest of hers. I need... Okay, so I can knock out the underlings right quick. So, antisocial, obedient, trusting, resolute, and merciful. Oh my god, I immediately forgot what I fucking needed for the hero. Trusting. Skip. Tell her to quit yelling. Shit. Yes. You and your friends turn to notice a pair of humans have overheard your entire conversation. They take off into the castle as they headed to the Overlord's room. Fuck! Oh, somehow I put this in full screen? What the shit?
Oh yeah, it's in settings.
I was spamming buttons trying to skip the opening, and I just kinda full screened this. No. You dashed into the castle after the humans. Sure enough, the maiden already frantically telling the Overlord everything. You shout that the humans are liars. Come on. Your friends soon arrive to back you up, except they don't. Instead, they blame the whole thing on you. They ain't real friends, my dude. They cry that it was all your idea and that they were just going with the flow, too scared to refuse your crazy plan. You can't believe they tell the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always knew better than to trust them. You're the one who did have a choice here. You all shout at each other until the Overlord demands silence. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. She sounds tough, but lately all she does is sleep. You doubt her strength. You hear your treacherous friends mutter something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly the door slams shut. You're trapped in here with the Overlord and the two humans, and then the room bursts into flames. You pound on the door, screaming curses at those who betrayed you. The hero joins you, vowing to slay the lot of them. You wish she'd get that chance. The Overlord grabs you by the throat. You cry for mercy. You were forced into this mess. You're sure now that they would have killed you if you sided with her. To your surprise, the Overlord spares you, or maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead. Looking around, you're just gone from one dead end to another. The maiden is crying. The hero is silent. You all burn together. Underling, true ending. No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself, though, could you? I wonder
There's still
what
one
will
more option,
happen
though.
if when you collect them all. Will you give in despair, or will you reset the stage? Oh yeah, there's still one more from him. So I need to take off Merciful.
Take off, yeah, Mercy.
Skip. Quit yelling. Disloyal.
And then there's the hero's ending.
Yep. I
Which
gotta.
is gonna take
I'm
so
only
long.
at 4 of him. But the Overlord doesn't hear your pleas. She drives her claws into your chest. But at least she made it quick. Oh, that's actually kind of sad.
Anyway, that's what I was saying before.
A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 3. Reset the stage. Hero time. Okay, so we'll go for this path first. Hungary. Skip. Bravely slaughter the things. You feel much stronger now. Cut through the demon army. Skip. Okay. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you were doing, murdering all of her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but you won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can only see one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Well, she has, but not by the Overlord. Thinking about that poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you got. You become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job isn't finished yet. You search the castle. Unfortunately, there's no sign of the maiden within its walls. Just as you suspected, she had already been devoured. You feel hollow. A great evil has been vanished from this world, but what does it matter if you were too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring it back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Damn.
Poor Overlord, man.
I know, right?
That's game over.
Okay, so antisocial, obedient, then I gotta pick trusting, and disloyal and captor. Disloyal, captor, obedience, antisocial. Skip. Feel like a coward, I think. Trusting. You have no reason to assume she's lying to you. Okay, I already read all this. When you reach the gate, you ask the demons if they've seen the maiden. They have. What? The maiden, they have. They inform you she's been held in the dungeon at this moment. She trusts them. In return, they lock her up. So demons are truly beyond evil after all. You demand they take you to her, but they do not let you pass. You should have expected this as much as the unreasonable creatures. You know what you must do. You thrust your blade in through the demon before you and rush the castle alone. You're the only one who can save the maiden now. What the fuck are you doing, killing all of my soldiers? I fucking love this game. The Overlord is angry now. You vow to exterminate her and all of demonkind. You clash again and again, but the Overlord isn't going down easily. You're both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. He killed him. Yeah? Alright. Okay. What?
That's one way to end the story.
Okay, so... Skip. Shit. Dutiful. Skip. Dutiful. Skip. Destroy the Overlord. You lunge forward to put an end to the evil Overlord, but your blade pierces the maiden instead. She has sacrificed herself to protect this demon. It takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The Overlord wails. Why did you do that? You're not sure if the question is directed at you. The Overlord strikes you in a vengeful rage. You parry, and she is slain. God damn, dude. Your sword feels hungry. What? Heavy. I'm a freaking moron. You look at your hands, your clothes, blood, so much blood. You look at the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would she protect the Overlord? She must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. You pick up the Overlord's head, wrapped it in your cape, and begin your long journey back to town. You will say that you were too late. There was nothing you could have done for the girl, but the Overlord is slain. There will be a celebration. Goddamn.
Hooray! The hero killed the maiden.
Okay, so... just need to do everything, but she needs to have possessive on. Flee like a coward. Ask them to let you in. Ask the maiden what's going on. But the Overlord objects. The maiden tries to tell her that she'll come right back, but the Overlord refuses to hear it. The maiden seems nervous. As a hero, it's your job to meditate situations like these. You tell the Overlord that if she doesn't let the two of you go, you'll have to assume she's evil. You'll be forced to vanquish her. You leave me no choice. The Overlord pauses before suddenly jumping you. You are helpless as she disembowels you with her claws. How horrible. You come all this way only to be met with this cruel fate. You should have destroyed these evil creatures while you had the chance. Your dying wish is for the maiden to somehow make it out of this alive. Naive hero, and I mean, one ending she does. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's because the underling was like...
Okay.
Just put disloyal for the underling, and then bam, you got a new ending.
Okay. Get rid of possessive and put disloyal. Then... okay. She needs merciful, he needs disloyal. You're the hero. Dutiful. No. Shit.
Oh, you killed them? Rip.
Okay. Flee like a coward. Ask if they'll let you in. Skip. Ask the maiden what's going on. Skip. There we go. You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. They're talking about assassinating their Overlord. This proves that the demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They are all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle. You have no choice but to follow. You burst into the Overlord's room. The maiden frequently tries to communicate what you just overheard. A demon underling burges in next, calling you liars. It's followed by the group from the entrance who shift blamed onto the little one. Those demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise until the Overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. This Overlord is no better than her subjects. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here just to get this maiden safely, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt of the litter behind.
Hey.
You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. The next moment, the Overlord has taken hold of the underling and is crying for mercy. Is she going to kill it as retribution? It continues to cry and make excuses, but the Overlord does nothing. To your surprise, she lets go. Are demons capable of mercy? You guess it doesn't matter now. You all burn together. Ripperoni macaroni. Hero's true end. Reset the stage. Okay, do it again, but get rid of merciful. Skip. Flee like a coward. Ask if they'll let you in. Skip. Ask the maiden what's going on. Skip all that. She thrusts her claws into her underling's chest, and it lets out a horrible scream. You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She continues to dig in and twist her claws into its limp body. You can no longer watch. You look at the maiden. She's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. To have faith in a time like this, you envy her. The two of you...
Hey, are you using the word the?
Shut the fuck up.
That ended like so long ago. That was like 2 hours ago, bro.
Am I gonna have to ban it again? I'll do it.
Don't you fucking dare. The underling's corpses are all consumed by flames. I'm so close to beating this. Go fuck yourself.
Ooh, I mean,
Man, I already
Gallic
know what
can
you're
do it.
I know
Gallic
what this
can do it.
person's planning on doing. I know what he's been doing to get all those points.
Gotta do it.
He hasn't been here that long.
Exactly. All he's doing is he's unredeeming the points that he used, and then he's using it again.
So
The two of you, the Overlord and the underling's corpses, are all consumed by flames.
I had to do it to you.
I don't want to get a drink.
Get a drink, bitch.
Man gets a Coke can. Okay.
I did. It's cherry vanilla Coke.
Delicious.
Consumed by the flames. Okay. Alright. One ending left. How do I get it?
Yup.
Underling has to be hungry, and that is it. Diplomatic.
Hunger.
Okay. Oh, well, that's simple. Okay. Skip. Flee like a coward. No, shit. I have to
If
kill
only
them.
demons are real.
I'd be kind of down with that.
Man.
Diplomatic.
No,
We
what,
already
you know how
know
many
what
people
humans
try to
do.
fuck him?
Exactly. I'm one of those guys.
What? No. Why is it not giving me this?
Think of Overlord. Overlord is.
Oh, I have to
awesome.
flee from the demons. I have to flee from the demons. I have to flee. Skip. Flee like a coward. Diplomatic. Skip. Oh, the Overlord is alone. You ask about the maiden, but the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking. Oh, it's this one where he just leaves. Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. The Overlord says that she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that can't come here in forever, at least that she knows of. You think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, but seeing as she's a demon and all, but you really can't prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. The maiden was never found. Rip. Useless heroine. Alright, a letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 1. Reset the stage. Now let's read the letters. My love, it just isn't fair at all, is it?
No, it's not.
For them to force us apart like this, it's unreasonable, cruel. I had to find an outlet for this grief somehow, so I decided to write. I'll keep writing until the day you find me once more, and then maybe we can write a story together. I'll be waiting for that day. Forever yours, Tragedy. Letter number 2.
Aw. Now kill him.
My love, I finally fulfilled a childhood dream of mine. Yes, that's right. I've opened my own theater. You would be so proud if you could only see it. I know how much it would have meant to you to be at my side on opening night. I'm sorry for going ahead without you, but I thought if my theater could just become world famous, then maybe you might hear of it wherever you are. Forever yours, Tragedy. My love, I've been feeling a little depressed lately. Many patrons have come to my theater, but none so far have stayed to experience every tale in its entirety. The critics haven't You really gotta be a dick right now.
Huh?
I was yelling at my cat. The critics haven't exactly been kind, but I understand. My stories aren't exactly crowd pleasers. Despite that, you always listened to the very end. I'm grateful for that. Hope to see you again.
And in comes a giant fist!
Rip. My love, do you remember when we first met? I had just finished one of my scripts, one I was quite proud of. In fact, as I read it aloud, you happened to pass by. What a terrible ending, you said. Why should these poor fools have to die? You were so rude, you wouldn't accept any of my justifications, and yet you managed to convince me it really would be better if everyone could live in harmony. However unrealistic that felt. I look back fondly on that day. Even now, I wonder if somewhere you're thinking of it too. Forever yours, Tragedy. Alright, so let's do
Damn.
the true ending again. Meowshly,
The true ending
really?
is this is just a video game.
Really, man? Moushly?
She's cheesed to meet you.
I'm cheesed to meet
Man,
you.
whenever I see Mousley, I just remember Leon just doing the rat dance, like...
Oh shit, you were able to
Mouse
pick
is a
them while
dog.
they were on fire. The Overlord is burning. Choose another role. The Underling is burning. Choose another role. The Maiden is burning. Choose another role. The Hero is burning. You are question mark. You boldly insert... Okay, sweet, you can... Hi, guys! I've come to
The
save you.
waterfall is so fucking loud in this game.
The what?
So the waterfall is so fucking loud in my game.
Oh. Okay. Cool, I could just skip all this. Defend. You tried closing off your heart to protect yourself, but it doesn't make you feel any better. Oh, is that all? You'll never defeat me like that. Wait, let me try that again. Attack! Okay, skip. You've witnessed all 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much as a masochist as me. I commend you, or third. Surely these characters have a special place in your heart. They're still suffering backstage, you know. Okay, I can skip this part.
Oh fuck, poor Dave.
Poor Dave.
Who's Dave?
Fuck, poor Dave, my dude.
Oh no, the audio is so loud, all I heard was him say Dave is suffering backstage.
They're all
Like, poor
suffering poor backstage.
Nah, poor Dave, man.
Poor Dave.
He's going through some shit.
He fucking had it.
Whip Dave, man. Whip Dave.
Oh, why'd you summon the Overlord last?
I don't know. You generally have a good point on that. I'll reach my true ending with my own power. Tenacity, kindness. What? Oh fuck! It was hope. Skip and willpower. All right. Skip. I am satisfied. I am satisfied with my care.
Okay, they're Baymax.
I fucking love Big Hero 6.
It's all right. Like the TV show they made afterwards was not poggers.
It really
should've-
wasn't, but did
they
I
should've
watch
ended just-
every episode? Yes. Okay, so oh, that's cool. The Underling is the fashion model for the Hero. I love this. I like the fact that for some reason these two are a couple. They live together in the demon castle.
No, the Overlord. Overlord's mine.
Are you the maiden?
No.
No.
It's no.
If you're the Overlord's a lesbian, my dude.
That's crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
Lesbian? I thought she was a demon.
You know what? That's a good alternative to that. Oh shit, there's more.
Bed and theater.
Your face.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
I don't know, but fuck, I love this game.
It's very good. Undertale 2.0.
Oh, fucking cod cheese.
Goat milk.
Oh, no.
Your true end. I loved that. This game was nice. Oh shit, something's missing. Oh! Deadass right now? There's more? Oh, you're still here? The curtain has closed for the final time. I'm shutting down my theater. There are no more tragedies left for me to tell after all. Ask tragedy its story. Me? You'd like to know why I started this theater?
No, not
Ha
really.
ha
but you
ha
can tell me
ha.
anyway.
Because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course. Remove the mask. You gently raise your fingers to the cracks in my mask. Piece by piece, it falls apart into your hand, revealing...
You.
It's a girl! I should have warned you this might affect what you think of my stories. Why? What? You can't help but compare my face to the maidens. Deadass right now? I'm not her. Okay. I'm not, but it's not like she isn't me necessarily. That's how
Trying to find their place in the world.
it's
That's it.
with fiction. Would you like to hear not another ending, but the truth? Tell me. Fuck, I'm invested the fuck into this game right now.
They didn't proceed to tell you how this game was actually made because their father killed their sister when they were 3 years old, and now it's them telling the story of that.
Alright, one last story. You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending.
Oh,
First.
shit, I called it.
First, I'll set the stage. In this world, there are no such thing as demons and heroes, even heroes, really. There was a girl eager to set out to fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. She met someone, another girl. Haha, a running theme, isn't it? The maiden and the overlord. The two were inseparable, and for a long time, everything was just wonderful. But their families, the community they came from, neither could approve of their relationship. Oh, this is sad now. Like the whole game didn't have sad shit. That is the reality of many. This pair was no different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intent on pulling them apart. We used to like the types of stories where love conquers all, where the strength of your love will pull through any hardship and everything is okay in the end. I lost her, and then I started this theater. But the story, huh?
It's just real. It's just like IRL.
Fuck!
Remember what I said?
No, it had nothing to do with what you said. It's you. It's
It
been
was
so
just-
long. I thought I'd never see you again. You always think of the worst endings. Oh, now I'm sad. I love this game.
Cringe, happy ending. Current.
I wasn't about to give up just because things got difficult. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I feel like such a fool. I could say the same to you. You knew I never could resist giving your stories a happy ending. Aww. So of course I would
Cringe.
be drawn to a place like this. Yes,
Cringe.
but
Man's over here going,
I didn't think
"Aw,
it would
cringe."
actually work. You guys go fuck yourselves.
Cringe. They're not following the name of the game. It's bed and theater. This is
Cringe. They're not making
They're-
out yet.
Oh.
They're
Sometimes
faking the
everything
rules.
does
This is
turn out okay in
cringe.
the end. Thank you for reminding me of that. I love you.
Now I'm just
I
waiting
love
for them
you
to
too.
turn to the camera and then be like, and you, thank you for playing.
Now truly, everyone can live happily ever after. Tragedies end. Like, pop off my fucking dude. Whoever the... Okay, hold up. Achievements.
Nom nom nami.
Alright, I just have one trophy
Haunted.
left to get and then to completely reset the game. There's nothing more to see, my love, but if you'd like to reset, if you really want to experience everything over again, I'm happy to oblige. Shall we begin the resetting progress? Let's reset. There are two options. Keep some of your progress. No, fucking get rid of all of it, bitch. Total reset. Your progress has been
Under
completely
2.0.
reset. Does this count
Not
as a
just
bad
that.
ending? Well, just in case. Total reset end. What happens if you go back in? Okay. Yep. Nope. We're done.
Congratulations.
Exit theater.
You have finished the trial. Please
In a
go
little
back
under
to the
three-
Congratulations.
In a little under 3 hours, I managed to beat this. I'm gonna let it go 3 more minutes. What? Oh, that's just silence. How did I beat everything and I don't have all the damn music unlocked? Oh no, there is one hidden achievement. I
That's the
fucked
hidden
up.
achievement.
I don't know. It won't let me look at it.
Oh, you actually.
I fucked
Well-
up.
You know what you're gonna do now.
I don't want to redo all of that.
You know what you're gonna do.
I don't want to redo all of that.
Man, feels bad.
Oh my god, I
know,
want to.
right? You should have made sure first. Maybe it's settings music or some shit.
I don't know. It won't let me look at the trophy. I have 47 out of 48 unlocked. That is bullshit. Hold up, I'm looking this up. Oh, hold up. No, I don't have to.
Just go for gold.
What does that mean in English?
Go for the platinum, in a sense.
That's what I'm trying,
Yeah, then
guys.
don't be a bitch. Just do.
I gotta figure out how to get first.
Then no try. Just do.
No, you shut the fuck up.
I will ban a word again.
I don't care. You do whatever you want.
I would, and I shall, and I will. Skeleton Lord Soul, woo.
Letter collectors. Okay, I have that.
Just ban the word letter U from any word in the
Oh my
existence
god.
words.
The bad ending. The last trophy I have was. Hold up. No, maybe not. I might have this.
The last trophy is potato.
I don't have your bad end. Shit. Oh, fuck me.
Let's see the variations. That's 41. But the amount of buttons and tests.
No! Wait, hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Yes. Yes,
Hol-
I'm holding.
Load. No!
Yes. Remember when you said you wanted to reset your progress?
Yeah, it got
Those
rid of all
fours.
of it. No! Fuck me, I guess.
Wait, click one. Click one. Click one.
I'm on one.
Okay, click A.
That's autosave.
Sag.
Fuck. Alright, well, we're done now. Good luck, everybody else. Bye.